Welcome back to Between Two Leaves, coming to you with a massive special .local London edition. I'm Thibeaut from Product Marketing.
And I'm Nick, your developer advocate. Today's an absolute monster of an episode. We're bringing you all the massive announcements coming out of .local London, and the theme of the day is proving that MongoDB is the platform that embeds, remembers, retrieves, protects, and performs at an enterprise scale.
It's a lot, but they all ladder up to two core ideas: massive AI stack consolidation and hardening the core data platform for mission-critical workloads.
We've got MongoDB 8.3, automated vector embeddings, massive infrastructure updates, and we're going to close the show with a live demo. Let's get right into it.
Nick, let's start with AI infrastructure sprawl. The market is fragmenting, and developers are frankly tired of what we call the embedding tax.
It really is a tax. If you want to build semantic search today, developers don't want to become embedding pipeline engineers. But historically, they had to set up external models, figure out how to chunk their data, and build sync mechanisms.
Exactly, and that is why I am so excited about automated Voyage AI embeddings in vector search on MongoDB Atlas. You select a managed Voyage AI model during index creation, and the embeddings are automatically generated. Atlas handles it in the background, and no data leaves your environment to hit external APIs.
That is a massive data residency win, but we aren't stopping at embeddings. For the machine learning engineers out there, the other massive announcement today is the Feast feature store integration for MongoDB.
Yes, previously, if your data science team used Feast and your application already relied on MongoDB as its operational database, you often still had to build extra ETL pipelines to copy feature data out of MongoDB into a separate online store like Postgres or Redis, just to serve features. That made the system more complex, slower, and harder to keep consistent. Now, MongoDB is supported directly as both an offline feature store for training and online feature store for serving in Feast.
So you define, manage, and serve your features from the exact same unified backend. I love that. And speaking of keeping things unified, let's talk about the AI agents developers are building right now, specifically in the JavaScript and TypeScript ecosystem.
Yes, perfect segue into our Langraph.js long-term memory store integration. This is huge because JavaScript and TypeScript is one of the largest developer communities in the world. But until today, they lacked the long-term memory support that the Python integration supported.
Right, because until now, JavaScript developers using Langraph were limited to short-term checkpointers. Essentially, if a user started a new chat thread, the agent started from zero. It couldn't persist user preferences or learn context across sessions. It was basically a chatbot with amnesia.
Exactly. But with this new MongoDB store integration, we are bringing full cross-thread memory parity to the JavaScript ecosystem. MongoDB Atlas now handles the short-term checkpointing and the long-term memory store, which includes semantic recall natively.
Which means you don't need a different memory backend depending on what language your team uses. Platform leads can standardize on one platform for every LangGraph agent. No separate vector database is required. Let's pivot to the core database, because while AI gets the headlines, production doesn't wait. MongoDB 8.3 is officially generally available, and the performance gains are absolutely wild.
Walk us through the numbers.
Compared to MongoDB 8.0, 8.3 delivers up to 45% more read throughput and 35% more writes. And the best part, you don't even have to change a single line of your application code to see those gains. You just upgrade and your cluster gets faster.
That compounding efficiency is huge for enterprises looking at price performance. But architecturally, there is something really important in 8.3 that we need to highlight: the new server extension API.
Right, so historically, search and vector search capabilities were tied to the core database release cycle. If we wanted to ship an AI innovation, it had to wait. The extension API completely decouples search from the core database. It means we can push out AI features faster without forcing a major database upgrade on our enterprise customers.
Speaking of keeping things in the database, what is going on with the new query expressions?
Oh, the developers are going to love this. We've added native type coercion with convert, advanced regex string manipulation, and native JSON to BSON parsing directly into the aggregation pipeline. Before 8.3, if you had to do complex string manipulation, you often had to fall back using the function operator and executing server-side JavaScript.
Which is slow.
Extremely slow. These new native expressions run up to 30 times faster than those JavaScript fallbacks. The takeaway here is stop pulling data out of the database to transform it in your application tier. You can now process it cleanly and natively right in MongoDB.
Let's talk networking. For our cloud infrastructure architects and information security engineers, we just launched cross-region connectivity support for AWS Private Link.
Finally, look, if you had a multi-region deployment and you needed cross-region database access, your only real option before this was VPC peering.
And VPC peering is an operational nightmare to maintain and audit at enterprise scale.
With this update, all of your cross-region Atlas traffic stays right on the Amazon private backbone. You connect through private endpoints, totally bypassing the public internet.
For UK and European enterprises navigating strict data residency and compliance laws, having one highly secure, easily auditable connectivity model across all AWS regions is a massive operational relief.
Real quick, I want to touch on the human element. Engineering managers are struggling right now. Hiring dedicated AI developers is incredibly slow and very expensive.
We hear this every day. Teams already know MongoDB, but they don't necessarily know how to build AI architectures on top of it. That's why we just launched 3 new MongoDB AI skill badges.
So we are talking about upskilling instead of hiring.
Exactly. These badges cover auto-embedding, persistent agentic memory, and using Voyage AI for semantic search. In a matter of weeks, you can upskill your existing development team to build production-grade intelligent apps, and they get verifiable credentials for their LinkedIn profiles to prove it.
All right, Thibeaut, we talked about eliminating the embedding pipeline earlier. Can you actually show us what that looks like?
Gladly, let's dive right in. For the demo today, we are looking at a dataset containing about 21,000 movie documents. Each document has information like the title, plot, genre, and cast. The intent of our semantic search is to match a user's abstract question to the right movie. Imagine you saw a movie, but you don't remember the title. You just remember that it was about a green monster living in a swamp and falling in love. Semantic search is perfect for this, and I'm going to show you how to build it without wiring up a single external embedding service or manual embedding step. To create this AI search, I go to the Search and Vector Search tab, select my cluster, and click on Create a new search index. I select Vector Search, and I'm presented with the new automated embedding option. I choose my database and collection, select the plot field for the semantic search, and then choose my specific model. I'll pick Voyage 4 for index creation and hit Next, Review, and then create the index. You can see it drop into a pending state on the overview page, starting at 0% indexed. Atlas is literally just building the vectors for those 21,000 movies in the background right now. Since that takes a minute to build, let's use an index I already pre-built on this exact dataset. In the Data Explorer, I'll add an aggregation stage for vector search. In this vector search aggregation stage, I choose the query parameter and I just type my natural language query directly into the text field. A green monster living in a swamp and falling in love. I'll specify the right index and limit results to 10 documents. That's it. Let's now run it. Now, I'll add a second stage to format the results so we only see the title and the plot. Let's run it again. Looking at the result list, the first movie we get is Swamp Thing. The second result is a movie called Shrek. It found the swamp monsters, but Shrek is definitely the better fit for falling in love. This brings us to a novel innovation with the Voyage 4 family of models. You can actually use a different, more powerful model at query time than the one used during index creation. By doing this, you can instantly improve the accuracy of your search results without having to completely reindex the underlying data. Remember, we used Voyage 4 at index creation, and the query just defaulted to that. Watch what happens when I choose a more powerful model called Voyage 4 Large directly in my vector search query. We execute our search with the new model, and the first result is now Shrek, and Swamp Thing drops to second. Automated embeddings with Voyage AI models for highly accurate semantic search are now native to MongoDB Atlas. 7 massive launches today: automated Voyage AI embeddings, Feast feature store integration, Langraph.js long-term memory integration, MongoDB 8.3, faster query expressions, AWS private link crossing regions securely, AI skill badges, and the demo we just saw.
It is a massive day for builders and operations teams. We covered a lot, but as always, there's even more. Head over to mongodb.com/products/updates to read the release notes and get the full details on everything we covered.
Make sure to hit subscribe, drop your thoughts and questions in the comments below. We read all of them.
See you next time on Between Two Leaves.